The Galaxy Note 9 is the most capable flagship smartphone you can buy right now. I've been using it as my daily driver since it went on sale the first day. This is the maxed out spec model, which comes with 8GB of RAM and 512GB of storage. It is a huge price to pay for, but it's going to be more future-proof than the 6GB RAM model if you're thinking of getting one. But speaking of value, do you actually need to pay your whole month's paycheck for a great flagship phone experience, or would devices like the Xiaomi Mi 8 would already do a great job? Are you going to miss out a lot of stuff when you pay for almost 3,000 ringgit lesser? This is Galaxy Note 9 versus Xiaomi Mi 8. Now, there's a lot of things I love about the Note 9's hardware despite not really an exciting update over its predecessor, and one of it is the display. Samsung has obviously fitted the best panel that it can onto its flagship. There's no annoying notch blocking your content, color saturation and outdoor visibility is unrivaled. It is a display that you will obviously appreciate over the Mi 8's notch display. However, the Note 9's huge display also means that it isn't friendly for one-handed use. Hence, the Mi 8 offers that convenience with a smaller display. While it does great in outdoor visibility and colors, the viewing experience differs significantly from the Note 9's display, as it uses an AMOLED panel. Colors aren't as rich as the Note 9's Super AMOLED display, but I do find it to have a more natural color tone, which could be more favorable to a content creator's eyes, but there's no doubt that the Note 9's display will be much preferred by the average user. Both the Note 9 and Mi 8 feature great industrial designs. They both had solid build quality with glass back and aluminum frame. In this case, the Mi 8 can easily influence buying decisions for what it is priced at, but it comes with hardware compromises that can also be a deal breaker, such as the lack of a headphone jack, microSD storage expansion, IP68 water and dust resistance, and wireless charging. The Note 9 has none of these compromises, and to top it off, it has extra stuff such as stereo speakers and the S Pen. However, the Mi 8 has two killer hardware features that may draw you away from the Note 9. The phone supports dual GPS frequencies that works brilliant for in-city navigation, and it supports Qualcomm's Quick Charge 4 Plus fast charging out of the box. Though the former feature might not be a threat to the Note 9 as it also has pretty decent GPS performance, the Mi 8 can get charged a lot faster as opposed to Samsung's adaptive fast charging solution. Not to forget to mention that in my test, the Mi 8's battery can also last a day of intensive use despite having lesser capacity than the Note 9's battery. Let's talk about software. Both devices ship with Android 8.1 Oreo with their respective skins. I wouldn't comment on which device will receive the Android Pie update faster, but they do receive frequent security patches and have their own advantages in this department. Starting with the Samsung Experience software, as overwhelming as its features get, there are things that you will appreciate, such as Bixby Vision, Samsung Pay, and some other built-in Samsung software for the Note 9. It is a very polished software experience that any user will get to enjoy for a very long time. The Mi 8 software experience does feel a lot snappier than the Note 9, which Xiaomi has been famous for making its MIUI skin perform faster than its competitors even after several system updates. If you are a Xiaomi fan, you would already probably gotten used to the system interface and some customizations. But to someone who prefers a proper Android experience, the Mi 8 software will turn you off with its iOS-inspired user interface and navigation, especially when there isn't an app drawer to keep your library of apps organized and it gets really messy after a while. While this home screen organization issue can be easily rectified with a third-party launcher, you can't change the system-wide user interface. One thing that I like about the Mi 8 software feature is Face Unlock. All thanks to the hardware sensors that reside within the notch, it is able to work better than Samsung's intelligent scan feature in low light. Even though the Note 9's fingerprint scanner has been shifted to a better position, the Mi 8's fingerprint scanner still feels better to access and unlocks faster than the Note 9. In terms of gaming performance, both phones are definitely capable of rendering high-quality graphics. However, the Note 9 Exynos variant we have here is just no match to the Mi 8 Snapdragon 845 chip when it comes to producing smoother frame rates. As you can see in the 3D Mark Slingshot benchmark, the Mi 8 outperformed the Galaxy Note 9 significantly in both graphics tests. There is also noticeable frame drop on the Note 9 when playing games like Asphalt 9. But all thanks to the carbon water cooling feature, it does feel less warmer than the Mi 8 when gaming intensively. The camera department is an interesting one. While you might actually assume that the Note 9's dual aperture camera would outperform the Mi 8's camera significantly, it's quite the contrary in real-world scenarios. For instance, this particular one is taken against the backlight, so HDR automatically kicks in on both devices. However, the Mi 8's camera did a better job by increasing brightness and not overexposing the signboard, while keeping the details off the cloud. This one is taken indoors, but the Note 9's camera didn't quite capture the details of the chandelier light properly and overexposes the picture at the back pillar. However, when it comes to low light performance, it is where the Note 9's large f1.5 aperture shows advantage against the Mi 8's camera with better highlights and detail, though the Mi 8 still performs rather decent in this case. Where the Note 9's camera trumps the Mi 8's camera is video recording performance, especially when recording in 4K. The Note 9 is able to record up to 60 frames per second and has lower noise levels and better colors when shooting indoors. Both phones support image stabilization when recording at 4K 30 frames per second. The Galaxy Note 9 and Mi 8 are just so comparable in many ways, and although the Note 9 has many advantages against the Mi 8, the latter isn't lacking far behind and in some ways outperforms the Note 9. The Mi 8's super affordable price tag also creates serious competition and threatens almost every Android flagships despite some of the hardware compromises. As for our recommendation between the two, it depends on which user experience you appreciate, with the Note 9's key selling point being the S Pen. Otherwise, if you're all in just for a good performing smartphone, the Mi 8 is the obvious choice. But what's your choice among these two devices? Join in the discussion and tell me about it in the comments. That's it for our comparison, and thank you very much for watching this video. Subscribe to us for more videos like this and give us a thumbs up if you like what you saw. You can also follow us on the usual social media channels in the links down below, and I will catch you soon in the very next one.